Welcome to SenterME, sis. My name is Charlotte Louis. I am your self-love coach and innovator. I'm the owner of SenterME Self-Love for Black Women, and we are here to give you tips, tools, and education on how you can break toxic cycles, build your self-esteem, and improve your emotional wellness on your self-love journey. These are your self-love essentials. Today, we're going to be talking about the power of silence, baby. Yes, we underestimate silence because it ain't making any noise. But I'm going to teach you how to harness the power of silence so that you are improving your mental and emotional wellness. You are boosting your self-awareness so that you can stay in control and in the flow, and also to preserve your energy. Before we get started, I want you to click the link below, sis. Join the SenterME community. Listen, get the self-love support that you deserve. At SenterME, we're not playing any games, okay? Self-love is the top shelf for us, baby. It is the standard. We are over here literally not taking things personally. We are expanding, we are growing, we are healing, and we are learning more about ourselves and building deeper and intimate connections with ourselves here over at SenterME. So you want in on this community, sis. We have group discussions. We check in on our members every Wednesday to check in how they're feeling. We create space for them to celebrate themselves. We have private Zoom calls. You want in on this community, sis. So click the link below and join the SenterME community today. Now, in this day and age, silence is a rarity. I mean, some people even find silence uncomfortable. Or maybe they find themselves uncomfortable in silence, if that makes any sense. Anyways, coming from someone who can literally talk a mile a minute, I used to be extremely uncomfortable with silence, and so I have been able to see a huge transformation in my life, and still do, by the use of silence. I've learned more about myself. I have learned how to calm myself. I've killed bad habits, all with the use of silence. So let's talk about how you can use silence to expand your self-love journey. Now, the SenterME Santi Okanipalolo, which means silent mind in Yoruba, is going to give us some insight on the benefits and the power of silence in the mind. Now, while thinking can be very beneficial, it can get overwhelming, and silence can really help encourage a more healthy and more focused brain. Research shows that when we spend quiet time with ourselves in silence, we are not only going to position ourselves to have better concentration, but we're able to calm our thoughts, and we're able to lower and reduce cortisol hormone levels, which is the stress hormone. Spending quiet time on a regular basis between 10 minutes to an hour is not only going to help you with boosting brain functions like memory, information processing, but also it's going to help us with making better decisions due to the release of our happy hormones like serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin. So while silence can be a little uncomfortable, it is literally one of the best things for our brain function. You ever lost an argument because you got the last word? This is where silence is really power. When we give something our attention, we give it energy. And when we give it energy, we give it life. Silence is going to starve that which seeks to kill and destroy our dreams, our goals, or even our spirit. Sometimes silence is what really helps us to not fuel the fire. Sometimes people are looking for a reaction or a response, when really what we need to do is be the greater awareness to know that if we give something our energy, we are fueling it, we are giving it life. And so silence is this power that we can have over ourselves, where not only are we positioning ourselves to be the greater awareness, we are improving our self-awareness, we are expanding, we're learning more about ourselves in situations that may be triggering for us, and we are learning how to heal and grow through these moments. Listen, as someone who required the last word, I can tell you that harnessing the power of silence has been the greatest thing that I have done, because it helps you to preserve your energy. When you recognize that something does not deserve your energy, for one, and something that, and especially when you recognize that you are what you give your energy to, this is going to help you in getting better and better at using the power of silence, so that you are putting energy into things that are actually going to help you grow, help you build, instead of putting energy into things that are just going to ruffle your feathers and distract you. When we are spending silent time with ourselves, we are promoting stillness, and stillness is going to really help us to preserve that energy, sis. Listen, if you have not recognized by now, I am big on preservation of energy, because this is not only going to help us in improving that self-awareness and helping us with that emotional and mental wellness, but it's also going to help us boost the quality of our expression. So that's why it's really important that in our dream self-love environment, the dare to rule everything around me, our routine includes time specifically for silence. So when we are sitting in our silence with ourselves, not only are we going to be building a deeper connection with ourselves, reducing that anxiety again, we're also going to be improving that quality of our expression. So this is going to show in the way that we show up in our relationships, our job, our business, our career, our hobbies, and most importantly, the way that we show up for ourselves is going to be dramatically improved because we're spending that time in silence with ourselves. All right, so how are you feeling about harnessing the power of silences? I hope that you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to SenterME so that we can help you on your self-love journey. I'm sending you so much love, peace, and light, sis.